podcast. This is Ken Hamlett.
Stephen Mays.
I was supposed to say but just step. I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna keep it.
All right.
This is the Inebriated, Hydrated, and Faded show, and as you guessed, we are inebriated and faded. No hydration yet. Yo, welcome, guys. So you know what it is. We're gonna go into the first segment of the show. Party foul.
Party foul. Party foul. Party foul. Party.
I know I was just talking about the last episode, and I was totally for Drake, but Drake is out here with a major party foul. He is an absentee father. What?
What about the blackface thing?
Man, let's just talk about Drake this whole episode.
Pusha T didn't even need to release a track after the pictures. Like,
man,
everything was devastating.
Drake is out here acting a fool. I just want that picnic lady from the barbecue to call the cops. To call the cops on him. Just take him away forever. Like, this is...
I don't know what... Because Drake has an album coming out next month, right?
He needs to cancel that album. Like, he's just...
Charlemagne was talking about how he can't use the N-word anymore.
Yo, I watched so much Charlemagne and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He can't. Oh my god, he can't go by Drake no more either. What's his real?
Aubrey? He's gotta be Aubrey.
He literally has to be Aubrey.
Mr. Graham.
Oh my god, when all that stuff came out, like, I was hurt because I was like, he don't want that smoke. Like, he don't want that.
I knew
problem.
it though. For me, I was like, haha. I've been telling people for fucking days. So here was a big thing. Everybody kept being like, oh, well, Drake's already won. Pusha hasn't responded. Drake's already won. But Pusha comes back from a time before, like, the instant comebacks and clapbacks. Mm-hmm. So he's used to having a little bit of time in between to go back at each other.
Like he made the beat himself and everything?
Well, no, not like that. He had to wait for somebody to do that for him. But like Tupac and Biggie, it wasn't like day after day after day after day.
It wasn't Twitter. Like, it's not like instant, like, boom, 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 boom.
But it was still classic after classic after classic coming from it, from the time period. And I think that's what it's like, give me a second. Yeah. I'm going to make you... You're going to have something to talk about when I'm done with this.
Like, he used all them seconds,
too. Yeah. There wasn't one verse. One verse.
Ugh. Is it too late to go back on what I said about Drake from the last episode? Like,
no, you chose Drake. I don't know.
Drake, I need you to come back. I need you... Drake,
but
I need you to go
but what does Drake say back to that? Because the very first line of the song is, I won't talk about ghostwriting, and you don't talk about drug dealing.
Took all that out.
So now what are you talking about? Oh, and I called you out for talking about Ye. Yeah. So now what are you... Talk about me.
You ain't got nothing else. What's he gonna talk about? Grinding?
If he can make it dancing, if he can make people dance to it, that's the thing now.
Yo, Drake gotta come out with a diss track to that beat. He's got to.
That's it. They used to do it like that. But Pusha, when he was talking to Breakfast Club, made a really, really, really good point. And he was like, everybody in good music has a different role. Mm-hmm. And he's like, my role is to handle people that come at the label.
Oh, he handled it.
Well, but then the thing is, though, he called him out. He called Drake out. It all started off at Infrared. He was just, he's out there.
I think he just threw a little shot, though. That was like a little shot.
Yeah.
Like, that was a little, like, it escalated real quickly. Like, you know when, like, if you got a friend that ain't your friend, but they hang around and you're like, I can't stand you.
Yeah, and you're
like,
waiting.
You're whack.
You're
and then
waiting.
it's like, fuck you. I've been fucking you for the last year. Like, what? like that escalated way too quickly. Drake was just like, oh, I got some words for you. I'm going to make people laugh a little bit. Haha. Send you an invoice. And then it was like, fuck that invoice.
No. Well, that's the thing. That's the way Drake went at it was how a millennial handles beef. And the way Pusha T went at it was, I don't give a fuck about your feelings.
You gotta fight him. Like, that's... What Drake did was totally fine. What Drake did in the Meek Mill beef was fine. He went above and beyond. Like,
I'm tired of people being like Pusha went above and beyond. Back in the day, people were talking about killing each other. People got stabbed over beefs back in the day.
We did lose two hip hop's finest.
Yeah. Oh, so how, like,
No, I mean,
he just said he's a bad father, and he did dad jokes at him, and now everybody's like, oh no,
dad jokes. That's not the same thing. He was like,
you're not the best father.
He said your mom is single, she can't get a husband. Your dad left you because you suck as a kid.
Well, and he's saying this also something about him as a person, which it must.
If somebody said that stuff to me on the street,
you gotta fight. Well,
we're fighting.
Yeah, maybe Pusha T ends up dead. We don't know. Because there's nothing Drake can say back. There's nothing Drake can say.
I'm not releasing the album. Drake, don't release the album. If you hear me right now, I am up on the mic. Do not release that album.
He told Pusha T he was about to have a cold summer. And here's my favorite line out of everything Pusha T said. He goes, I can't wait to see when you're really angry. He's like, I heard you're upset. And I think that's when I went back and listened to it again. I think that's what was like when Drake is his diss. He's kind of sounding cocky but a little annoyed.
Yeah.
Pusha T just sounds so relaxed and like he's like, I'm not even insulting you
right now.
He
got worse stuff.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not even insulting you. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying facts. Y'all didn't know. And like I'm scared when Pusha T starts getting to like his angry face.
Yeah.
Like
man. He's about to release that STD test. Like, and you got herpes.
Yeah, from fucking Usher though. It's gonna be like some gay shit. Like it's gonna be some real gay shit. Like
I saw what you was doing in Atlanta. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that's gotta be. To be honest, that track is one of the top 5 diss tracks of all time. And I'm a huge Nas fan.
Now I was about to say Ether. Like literally,
Ether is like the pinnacle of.
And things get called Ether. What Pusha T did was some Ether. Like
yeah, I think that was. So it's hard to dethrone kings, right?
But Shether, there's been a lot that.
Shether was fire. I think that this is better than Shether.
Oh yeah. Just because you find out that
he's spilling all the tea, bro.
And he threw some disses at Baby again, like.
Bro, that was nobody even cared about that, but it was like the millions don't add up, like with Baby splitting it or something like that, like.
So.
Oh my! He threw everything out. It's like, bro, you didn't want to say nothing for the rebuttal. Like, what if?
No, I think he has stuff for the rebuttal. That's the thing.
He got to.
And I think at this point, he's already written his next diss.
I just don't even want to hear it. I think Drake should just stop while he's behind.
But what is? So I think in his commercial sales, it makes no difference. But Drake already had like a flimsy point of respect.
It makes a big difference, man.
In commercial sales.
No, I know. It's like commercial sales of like 13-year-old white girls.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, I don't even know.
Yeah, tell me why I need to be nice. Tell me why I need to be nice.
Nice for what?
Yeah, that's the song. I don't even know the name of it. But I obviously have been very one-sided this whole time. I don't fuck with Drake.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Drake makes
hits. He makes hits.
He's hit maker USA.
I mean, his very first song where he had Wayne, Kanye, Eminem.
He came out.
Hard.
I wasn't fucking with him though, because I knew he was from Degrassi. Because my little cousins was watching Degrassi, and I was like, "Yo, that's the little dude from Degrassi." Fuck no, I'm not listening to this shit.
And see, I watched Degrassi, and I saw them use Canadian money, so I knew they weren't American.
I was like, "Fuck this show."
Yeah,
they're not even from here.
yeah. So all the extras is like, "What? What the fuck's going on in Canada?"
He's from the South though, y'all.
Yeah. I was like, "This is the blackest guy they got in the school."
Oh shit! Yeah, this is a major party foul. Like Drake, you fucked up, bro. Like, and we gotta delete the whole first episode.
No, everybody needs to know that.
I was going to bat for this man, like all day, just going to bat for him. Like, Push don't want that. He don't want it, and I was wrong. Push.
How you never listened to Pusha T, man?
I have. I mean, who didn't grow up on?
But but at the same time, how are you gonna be like he didn't?
No, I knew he was gonna have bars for him. Like the thing is, like
he just released that Daytona, which was an amazing album.
It's a dope album. But I knew he was gonna have bars. This is the thing. I wasn't doubting his ability to rap. I knew he was gonna have bars. The thing is,
you thought he was gonna be scared?
No.
My favorite thing people have been saying is he still has braids in 2018.
Oh yeah, so he don't care.
Yeah.
He don't care. He has nothing to lose. He has braids.
When I heard that, I was like, That's the best point. That's a crazy man.
You do not care. I had braids in 09. I can speak on this. Like, if you got braids past 2004, if you got braids past the Michael Vick era, like, you don't care. You don't.
Everybody cut him off from Solitude with Michael Vick. Just,
It was like we lost a good one.
yeah.
Nah, for real, like, push. I'm at a loss for words. That should be Drake's album title. Just
Lost for words? Just straight instrumentals.
You can't come back from that. If he does, it's gotta be like, he gotta find something about there's nothing. Just don't release the album.
He needs 50 Cent he needs to go hire 50 Cent.
50 Cent out here trying to ruin people's careers again. He probably started hanging out with 50 Cent, or maybe he just started releasing. Maybe Ja Rule is gonna be a feature on his album. That's the only way you can release it.
There was an article called Ja Weighs In on the Drake Pusha T diss, and all I could think was of the Dave Chappelle joke. Where's Ja? Where is Ja?
Yo, Ja's like, bro, take it from me. Just leave it.
I had a career too at one point, guys. Don't you remember it?
Yeah.
Everybody fucked with me.
John's about to hit him up like, yo, I got this used car.
Yeah.
You can get on. Oh, man. That's the party foul of the century, man.
At least of the year. The summer. At least of the summer.
Definitely. I don't know anything's going to get worse than that. Like,
well, I just don't know where it goes. I really don't, unless it does get violent, like real life violent. But I don't see it escalating to that point.
It's supposed to be like some North versus South thing, because we already had East versus West. Like, it's kind of, you know what I mean?
He's
Like,
from
he's
Canada.
from Canada. That's North.
So the North's not gonna even count that. New York's not fucking with them.
That's the North. That's like the way North. You know.
But New York's already called him out a couple times too. Drake is very interesting with the way, and he just crushed Meek. So Philadelphia, like he already the North.
Philly's coming on a comeback. This is a late fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah,
Like,
they're going down there. They're like, oh, Virginia, here we go. Oh, what if he goes and gets Meek Mill for a collab?
Yo, that's what Drake needs to do.
No. That's what Pusha T needs to do.
No, that's what Drake needs to do to try to unify this and get it over with now.
Meek Mill? Meek Mill's not about to be like, Meek Mill's not about to be like, oh, nah, man, I'm not helping you. Because then all Pusha T has to say to that is start calling Meek Mill Adonis. Look, I already squashed that in fucking 3 seconds.
Nah, that's what they gotta do. You gotta end this now.
He already sunned Meek Mill, so he can't go and ask Meek Mill for backup.
Nah, this is not backup. This is like when the Crips and the
This is
Bloods
backup.
joined with the police force in LA, and they were like, "We don't want gang violence no more." That's what he needs to do.
No, that's what he needs. That's what he needs to do with Pusha T, and then Pusha T's whole verse is just, "I got paid so much money to be here tonight." Like,
Yo, hey, man, party foul, man. Come on, Drake.
you know what Drake probably needs right now?
What's that?
Quick run to Mary Mart. Relieve all his stresses.
Yo, yeah, we're gonna cut to a commercial break right now. Shout out to the sponsors, Mary Mart.
Is your relationship struggling?
Are you gonna pick up your dirty drawers?
Are you tired of fighting over dumb shit?
Can you get off your phone and give me some of your time?
Do you just wish you could be there but not be there right now?
And who is Tracy?
Well, head on over to Mary Mart. We can fix all those problems for you. You can pick up your favorite indicas or sativas, and maybe a hybrid if you're into those types of things. We have edibles, flowers, and everything in between. Come down to Mary Mart.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to fucking Mary Mart.
Yo, welcome back to the podcast, y'all. Y'all know what time it is, man. It is my favorite portion, Drunken Nights. Since I did it last time, we're going to give Steven a shot. Cue the music.
Mark, I can't believe how drunk you are.
I am not drunk.
Yes, you are.
I am not fucking drunk.
Can you tell the time?
Yes. I am not fucking drunk.
So yours sounded real tame. compared to what I normally.
Tame, bro, like crying butt naked on the floor is tame. We can't hang out on the weekends.
So my story comes. I was like 20. I might have been 21 at the time. Just started comedy.
For legal reasons, of course.
Nah, I'm not naming any places. Nobody's getting sued. But I was like 20, 21. I was like 2 years into comedy, maybe.
Okay.
Went down to do a show down in Jacksonville. And I had a girl come out that I had a crush on. Again, I was young, so I was still using words like that.
You just used it.
I'm getting back in the moment. Getting into it. But ended up so around comics, I always feel real smooth and cool. But then I get around regular people, I'm like, oh, I have a lot of anxiety and I'm real awkward. Like,
all right.
So when I was around this girl, I got way too drunk. Ended up having walking out of the bar with the beer and the cops having to talk to the police. And when you're from Savannah, you can drink on the street.
Right.
So whenever you go to any of the major cities around it, you just go, oh, I'm from Savannah, and you just get scolded like a child. They're like, give me your drink. And then they let you keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta go to Savannah, man.
Oh, and Savannah. Yeah, I need to go back. But ended up getting way too drunk. My friends were like, we gotta go back to Savannah. We gotta go back home. And I was like, no. I want to stay at her house. And then she said it was okay. She was like, oh, y'all can stay. Y'all have been drinking. And they were like, no, we're going to go. So I just lay down in the parking lot, and I was like, we should go stay at her house. No. Almost like, yeah, yes. The equivalent of not getting what you wanted at Toys R Us or something as a kid.
I want the action figure.
Yeah.
This is the last G.I. Joe.
Yeah. They didn't have. Not the biggest person. Some would say I might be the smallest. So they just picked me up.
In front of her?
Yeah, they didn't.
You didn't get that.
Oh, no, I haven't even, I Facebook messaged her twice, I'm sorry, and she's like, you shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be? Oh, she just out here fucking everybody.
She was a hippie. Free love. But that was just the beginning. They ended up driving, so I'm blacked out at this point. I've been told all this. We're going through a Crystal's drive-thru. I don't know if y'all have Crystal's up here.
No, we don't have Crystal's up here. What is it?
It's like a White Castle, like those little burgers. But it's called Crystal's.
Shout out to Crystal's if you want to sponsor us.
Wait until the end of the story.
Maybe not.
So we're going through the drive-thru. I was like, I gotta go pee. Apparently, went to go pee in some bushes right along the restaurant. Yep. Just pulled my pants all the way down and.
So you just for real living in this 4-year-old moment.
And then laid in the bush. Could not stand up. So I'm laying in the bush, dig out. People have to come pull me up out of this bush with no pants.
Pants down.
Yeah, no pants.
Pants around ankles.
But this is Savannah. This is Savannah people for you. The people at Crystal's were like, we think your friend needs help. And they're like, nah, he's good. He's all right. We're going to get our food first.
You think he does?
Yeah.
We'll give you that in his ass.
Well, my friends didn't care. They were like, he's fine. Give us our food. We'll go take care of that in a second. We've been dealing with them for who knows how long at this point.
Oh, shit.
Then after that, they get me back in the car. And I threw up into my jacket.
Oh.
Yeah, but I put it all on my jacket. I didn't get it all over the car. So it wasn't bad. But what made this gross was I then wrapped it around my head and used it as a pillow and passed out. Yeah.
We're never going out together.
That's just one of very many stories I have.
What?
I like to drink.
Oh my god. Let's talk about so many levels of the story.
You woke up, you were crying naked, and now I'm being.
No, crying naked in the privacy of my own home. You temper tantrumed in public.
I didn't cry. I just said no, and then laid down.
Oh my goodness, y'all. The cover picture for this podcast is just gonna be like a baby.
Oh, we have pictures of me from that night.
With the head wrap?
Not with the head wrap. They drew on my face.
Oh shit! Yeah, you were fucked up.
I wrapped throw up around my head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you not hear the story?
It must have done wonders for his hair, y'all, because it's luxurious. Like, it's just...
I never cut it since. No.
Ladies, if you want your hair to grow beautifully, call up Steven. He'll throw up in a jacket for you.
Only if you buy me drinks.
Oh, shit. And then he might throw a temper tantrum if you don't give him no pussy. Like,
I wasn't. No. Don't make it sound like that. I'm gonna get me too. Hold the fuck up.
Wait, no. Okay, so he didn't cry about not getting pussy. He cried about
not the opportunity.
Not
the opportunity. I felt like I was given an opportunity that my friend said no to, not her. Like, if she had said no, I'd have been like, oh, I'm gonna go be sad on this couch, and then I would have probably still thrown up in my jacket and wrapped it around my head.
But instead, you cried on the ground like a 3-year-old.
I didn't cry.
You temper tantrum.
You cried, man. You and Drake. That's why you picked Drake in the first episode, because you have so many emotions.
Drake gets me.
Yeah, yes.
No, I cried because I was in love.
So was I thought.
He also just married, so if you want some
I didn't
love...
Yeah, I didn't know her very well.
You want some love, hit up Steven. He's on Facebook, y'all.
No, don't say that. No. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm in a very weird time in my life.
Complicated. He's on the Facebook statuses when it's like taken, married, single. It's complicated. I don't know. Like, that's what he's that last one. I don't know.
Well, now I feel like I'm the party foul the week after this. This has just gotten...
Oh, yeah. He just quickly turned to the party foul. Oh, man. All right, y'all. That is the drunken night story.
Yeah, that was a lot of things, I guess.
That was... Man, I'm looking at you differently now. Like, oh, shit. All right, y'all. So we're going to get out of here because we got to get to some comedy tonight. That is the second episode of the Inebriated, Hydrated, and Faded. Like us on Facebook.
I'm on Instagram at hazy_maze.
Hazy_maze. The Instagram is also like inebriated _hydrated _fade. That's way too much. Y'all also comment on things that could be shorter than that.
Well, yeah. We'll also put all the links to our stuff with the podcast, so please check us out. We have some shows coming up.
Yeah.
So, what's your next?
I don't know when we're releasing this. I'm not gonna say shows because it could be like.
Well, we got shows. We got things going on. You know, we're not. I could be more busy though if you're a booker, but like I am pretty busy at the same time.
He also might throw a temper tantrum if you don't book him. So
I'm not gonna cry though. I'm gonna go no. Like that's the loudest. I might be a bit louder.
And we both might get naked. So
yeah.
Y'all, good night.